Hello and welcome to Hinterland in Germany. I was walking past my local real estate agency. I hope they left my bags. Did they just leave? Okay, well this really is survival now because all we got is the clothes that we're wearing and $1,600. So I was going past my local real estate agent and I seen this sign that said Hinterland land for sale. And when you bought the place, you got a bakery and a plot of land. It said that hikers discovered an area of rolling hills in the middle of Germany that was neither settled nor used for agriculture, and they could hardly believe it. There was only one restaurant that offered food to the infrequent hikers. After the hikers reported their discovery, the area was released for settlement and named the Hinterland. A farmer has already tried his luck here, but because he got lonely and the harshness of the land, he gave up and left his small farm as it is. And then down the bottom, this is what got me. It said, "Do you dare to settle in the loneliness and build a successful farm?" And I'm like, you know what? I walked into the real estate. It was OmaTana real estate. And I'm like, let's do it. So I sold everything I had. We've got $1,600 left. That's it. And that ship has my bags. Got everything. My laptop, everything. I got told when I got here there'd be a green John Deere tractor waiting for me, which is part of the deal. Apparently there's a tractor, a seeder, a trailer. I think there's a few chickens. There was 30 or 40 chickens. That must be the supermarket. It must be the restaurant. This is the... We don't own this. Must be the animal dealer. How you doing?
Hi.
Okay. Is there a green tractor around here anywhere? Nope. Oh, so those little statues, if we find them and bring them back, we get a reward. That's cool, as. So do you have the other land, the 2 plots? Yeah, I've seen that at the real estate, but I only bought the single plot, so. Have a good day and we'll speak to you soon. I might have to come up and borrow some stuff from you. Or if you ever need any work done, give us a call. Don't send me an email because my laptop's not here. Have a good day. Alright, so we got a restaurant. Oh, you're joking me. That's not the green John Deere, is it? Maybe the restaurant owns it. We should borrow it and just head down to our farm. We'll go and ask this fellow what the deal is. How you doing, buddy?
Hi.
Is that my John Deere? I got told I bought the land down there. I think it's the old farm down there. I bought the single plot with the house and some chickens, and they said there'd be a John Deere, a green John Deere tractor waiting for me. Oh, so that's your one. Am I able to borrow that to get down to the farm and bring it back shortly? Alright. Thanks, buddy. I'm sure we're going to be back to buy more tractors and machinery. So if you get any good deals, especially on older equipment, give us a yell. Thanks, mate. Alright, so this isn't ours, thankfully. But we're allowed to borrow it. Wouldn't be a bad deal to try and buy it. So yeah, basically, this is our new little venture. If you do play this map, you will start with a lot of machinery, 3 fields, and 100 grand. I got rid of as much money as I can. I'm on console. I'm down to 1,600 bucks. I also only own this area here. This area here we sold. There's no contracts available on it. Maybe one day, because we don't own it, there may be. We got some chickens. There's meant to be 40, but it looks like we have 15. I think a few have passed away. Don't know what's down here. There was meant to be a John Deere, a trailer, a front loader maybe, a chainsaw. I know there is a cow barn down here, but there's no cows. They were sold off a while ago. The field was harvested, I think in February. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. It doesn't look like there's anything there. Field 3 and 2 look like there's crops on it, but that's not ours. There's some nice trees. Maybe we'll have some trees on our property that we can cut. I'm a little bit happy now. I really thought they were making a joke of me when they said there was a green John Deere. When I seen that, I'm like, oh dear, quite literally. But apparently it's some old equipment. It's not the best. 50, 60 horsepower, something like that. Other than that, I don't know what's here. It cost us for the land and the house. It cost us 160,000. It was going to be 240, I think, 150 maybe, including that land there. But there was another buyer just interested in that land, so I said, look, you know, I don't want to get finance. I don't want to be too far in the hole. I mean, $1,600 and no clothes. This is all I've got. So, I mean, the bakery up there, that's ours to access. We can drop in wheat and sorghum and everything and keep that supported for the tourists, the hikers that come in. But other than that, we got no money. We got nothing. So yeah, this is our John Deere. 40/20 extra. This is our trailer. Self-made trailer. Got some chickens, no eggs. Must be our house. Open some windows, let some air in. Oh, there was a lot more timber here in the pictures when I looked at it. A lot more logs. Maybe someone's come and helped themselves. I'm pretty sure there was a cultivator and a fertilizer here too, but we got ourselves a seeder, a front end loader attachment. Hopefully it fits onto that one. A shovel. I think that's it. Was there something there then? Something flashed up. That's it. Our field is harvested. It is done. We own it. There's no fertilizing done on it. I think this is our little hut over here. Might be nice to clear some of these trees out and put like a playground or something in for the hikers. When they come through, they can come in and chill out. Yeah, I think where's our property line end? It'd be cool to put a little walking bridge or something in. I think ours ends about here. Obviously this is no good for putting anything else in. We could clear these trees out and replant some eventually. Yeah, if we can find that chainsaw, that might be the way to go, is clear some of these trees, especially these nice big ones. Make it a bit more of a family entertaining area. The hikers come through and suss out all the hills, and maybe they come and want to check out the chickens. I think this cattle barn can hold 15. But she's empty. There's nothing there, nothing to do, nothing left. Oh, there's some more wood there, so we're set. Our land ends here. This is about the corner here, so from here all the way across here. use ours basically. Yeah, maybe we can clear some trees. We can, you know, if we can borrow that mower for a little bit, we can, maybe we can do some mowing and scoop up the grass with a shovel. We don't really have a trailer to transport it, but I mean, we've got to make money somehow, so I'm not entirely sure, but I'm thinking this our tree. Maybe we could drop a tree or two. Might try and find a small one first so we can, what was that? A little lawn sweeper. Like a catcher for a ride on. That's cool. If we do some mowing, that's going to hold some grass. It's not, I mean, I don't think grass is worth very much, but $153 for 1,000 litres. So if we can, not going to make it, it's not going to pay the bills, but it's going to give us some money. I need to try and find a little tree that we can chop and carry by hand as like a 5 meter or 6 meter length to measure and set up against that trailer. And there's a method to my madness. You'll see. Not like there's any. I bet you this one's not on our property. It is. We'll clear it up. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see those little collectibles too. It was 11 meters, so if we tried about here, 8 meters. 7.4. Alright, so that's, I think we can pick that up, not too heavy. That's 6.4 meters, so we'll measure that against our trailer. Probably should, that's 1 kilo shy of our limit. We probably should check that tractor as well to make sure that the tractor works. It would be a real pain in the bum to get a tree ready to go, load it up, and then we can't even tow it. So, alright, what's the size on this trailer? Now we could take a little bit off and get it to 6 meters. Six meters are perfect. We're not going to be able to lift logs, obviously, so that's, I'm really hoping that front loader, that's 6 meters there. That's a little bit of overhang, but we can always trim our logs a little bit short of this. At least we know now we've got a 6 meter ruler. If we need to measure things up, we can. And we're always going to have to make sure we store it like here or somewhere off like the side like this so we don't lose it, because it will get lost in that grass really easy. And because our land ends here, we're going to have to be very careful where we lay this down. Otherwise we might not be able to chop it. Let's see if we can get this to lay down onto our driveway. I normally do cut the stumps down a lot lower. We should have checked the tractor. Uh-oh. Didn't have to hit our shed. So we're off to a great start. Only been here for 3 hours. Ready to go home? No, not really. We're not done yet. We're starting. Let's see if we can move this. I don't know if this old girl's got enough weight behind it to push that. It does, so that impressed me. And the tractor works, so that's even more impressive. Alright, so let's delimb this thing down. I don't think we're going to be able to put this on our trailer all in one hit, at all. But we've got to get a bit of cash in the bank so we can get ourselves a cultivator and some food. And make sure we got enough money to keep the bills going, because by the looks of it, with the generator that was sitting over there and the generator sitting beside both them shops up there, there's no mains power. I haven't seen a water faucet or a tap yet, so I don't think there's mains water. We're probably on tanks fed from the river there. That's 6 meters, I think, there. Bring it back to about there, 'cause this is a big one. We don't want to overload the trailer so it lifts the tractor off the ground. We get that one to 4.7, that's not too bad. Bring this down. The end there. I'll try and keep them just about 5 meters. That's usually the best money from what they were telling me up there. 5.1, so there you go. Alright, before we get too excitable, we may have to chop them smaller. Let's see if this thing can pick it up. If it can't, we're going to have to find some sort of a weight for the back of it. I don't really want to spend the last bit of money on weights. I wouldn't mind spending on some food and some clothes, because I'm going to be stinky. Okay. Oh, it's got weighted back wheels, so we might be okay with that. Don't think it'll lift too, and I don't want to risk breaking it, so... Yeah, she's light. Backs up off the ground. Yeah, that's about our max. You don't want to... The trailer hasn't got one of them jockey wheels on the front too, so that means it's going to be a bit harder to get it loaded. There's the heavier end. This is the back end right here, so we'll put that on the front. Try and center it so it's over the axle. We're not looking for pretty. We're just looking for working. I mean, I'd love to try and get this whole tree on. I don't know if the tractor will pull it, and I don't know if the trailer will hold it. So, get this out of the way. We can go a little bit longer now because the tree's getting thinner. And the main thing was just, is it going to be able to lift the logs? And now we know we can lift at least one of them big ones. The golden. We got left here. 12 meters, so we can still do 2 more. $49 kilos. How is this one lighter than the one that I'm carrying? It's bigger. It looks thicker. I'm going to sneak this in down the side here. That. We'll get our measuring stick out of the way. Can I lift this one? That's 6 meters on the money. I want to keep that one. That's better. Sacrificing a little bit of cash, but that's going to be worth it, because this one's going to get lost way too easy. I'm going to lock in. Bit weird. try and line ourselves up dead straight with this, and this is going to be our first payday, and then I'm going to have to try and, yeah, we're going to suss the house out and try and find the phone number for that shipping company, because I'm going to need some clothes. There was no clothes shop up there at all, and I don't know what the supermarket's got because they were shut. Maybe they don't open till 9 or 10 o'clock, I don't know, but we're going to need clothes. There's no one out here to impress, I don't need anything fancy. But I don't really feel like standing out in the river butt naked of a night time and washing out my jocks either. Might be okay if there's no tourists around, but I'm pretty sure they won't like seeing that every day if they're coming here for a feed or they got their family here. So lock that one in on the front and the back there just to make sure it doesn't fall. This thing doesn't have the greatest turning circle. That's not a complaint. I'm super stoked that the thing's working. Without this, we would be dead in the water. But I think so far we're going to be okay. Been able to move a few trees. Obviously, with console, we don't have super strength, etc. Oh, it's all by hand. Or by machine. Oh, that's too much. I don't know how long this thing's gonna be running for if we keep treating it like this, I can tell you right now. I'm impressed. This trailer took a whole tree. Or not all of a tree, but most of it. Oh, I didn't think. Is there anywhere to sell wood? Let's go and look at our house. See what we got. Okay. There's a tap. Fridge. Electric cooker. OmaTana Realty must have put some veggies in there for us. Toilet. Oh, a bath. Wicked. I don't think there's hot water though, there's only one tap. There's no hot and cold. Oops, wrong door. We've got a hot plate here. And the saucepan. We've got hot water, that's all we need. Not really keen on the bunk beds, but the couch looks pretty good. Let's say open gate. Ah, we got a queen bed. Wicked. Now if anyone comes here to help us, they can sleep here and got the little privacy curtains. I got the big bed. Yeah, the best thing about this place is there's no TV. There's very minimal cell service and no TV. What else could you ask for? No TV and a view like that. Look. Oh, we just fell off the docks. I don't think that's meant to happen. Oh well, I guess we can't sit in our chair and have a coffee. Oh yes we can have a coffee of the morning. What a beautiful land. Gorgeous. Alright, let's get this tractor up and see if we can sell the wood. Well, we've had a bit of mischief. I don't know if we broke an axle or she just went over, but looks like it's all out. They even got shocks underneath. Oh, how are we going to flip this thing back over? This is meant to be our payday. We get these forks underneath it. Oh, the boat's there. Hopefully they're dropping off my clothes. close. I mean, worst case we could unstrap it. Lift and push, come on! Ah, little tractor that could. Thing's a beast. And that's how people get injured on farms. Out here by yourself. Doing silly things like putting 11 tons on a trailer that was probably meant to hold 2 max. I would have said 1, but after seeing that suspension set up under there, definitely 2. Let's see what Fred's got to say. Hey Fred.
Hi.
How you doing, buddy? Can we sell wood here? We've got massively overloaded trailer here, and yeah. And how much are them little tractors? I would like to buy one. Okay, they're not for sale. All right. Yeah. So where does this go? Over there. Can we over there at the little silo thing? All right. Cool. Thank you. That little lawn tractor you've got. Do you use that for around the grass around here and stuff, or looks a bit overgrown? Because if you don't have time to do it, I don't mind mowing around here for you. If I can use it to tidy up my farm, just until I can afford my own. All right, let me know, mate. I'll bring it back up. We'll get this load unloaded and we'll bring it back up for you. Cheers, buddy. So apparently we can put it over here. Don't think the restaurant or the bakery will take it. The supermarket looks like it takes goods, but there's no sell point for timber, but this one does have the exclamation mark for timber. So we can get $1,000 or $2,000 for this. We are on a winner for sure. 3,384. I don't think they're all going to be as good as that, because that was a huge tree. But I wanted to start with the biggest one we could find, just to test out this beast of a tractor, and it did not let me down. Just wondering, that shovel we got, should we try and pick up? We haven't got a trailer for the straw anyway, do we? Need to get ourselves an enclosed trailer, because I don't think we're going to be able to store anything in here. We don't have a baler or anything to do that straw, and I don't think the lawnmower will let us pick it up. Obviously it's been mowed, it's been harvested, sorry, it's not grass. And if we do get to mow our grass with that mower, we're going to need to get ourselves a trailer. I didn't see my suitcases on the dock up there, did you? Bit of a bummer. But I think that is where we're going to leave it for today. I'm going to go in here and get in a shower and get chilled out and try and organise some dinner and some groceries. We'll get that lawnmower dropped back off up there, just in case they need it, and then when we've got time to tidy up around here, we will see if we can borrow it again. One thing I want to try is, will this shovel let us scoop up stuff? Lizard shovel, facing the wrong way. Just spin it around. Alright, can we scoop up straw? If we can, we're just going to have to buy ourselves a... Oh, yes, we can. We tip it in the silo. I mean, it's going to take a long time, but we can... Hey, yes. We can do that into the silo. Then we get ourselves a trailer. Turn around again, I went the wrong way. Yeah, this is hard. There we go. Then we can take up, you know, if we can get ourselves a few thousand litres of straw. Not working now. Getting a bit overexcited for something that's not working anymore. That's a bummer. It was working fine. Saying there's straw in there still, but there's none. That could be an issue. Okay. So yeah, if we can get ourselves a few thousand litres of straw, even 1,000 litres of straw, it's $100, you know, $50, $100, whatever it is. Pretty sure people are going to be keen to buy that. Maybe the it's not showing the straw. Maybe the animal dealer will buy it for their cattle. That definitely works. Alright. That's enough. I'm just testing the water, seeing what works and what doesn't. So we'll get this mower back up to the shop. The chickens are alive. They got some food. They're 10% health. It's gone up 2% since we've been here. We're good to go. Fingers crossed, we'll be here for many a time to come. Thank you for watching. Thank you, OmaTana, for making the map and setting the challenge. And we will see you tomorrow, hopefully.